now we'll be tuning into a performance from Tony Kamel of Wood and Wire. Tony is a Grammy-nominated singer and songwriter based in Austin, Texas, known mostly for his work as the frontman and guitarist of acclaimed bluegrass quartet Wood and Wire, who just released a new record called No Matter Where It Goes From Here on the 28th. Tony, take it away.
Hey everybody, my name is Tony Kamel, coming to you from Dripping Springs, Texas, just outside of beautiful Austin. I'm happy to be here. MJ, you're a badass, and I hope this helps. Here's a little banjo number for you. Done gone dry, and there ain't no liquor in this town. No, there ain't no liquor in this town. I can't eat more chicken than a pretty gal can fry, and tell them doggone lies. I can tell them doggone lies. Oh, Ronnie and Spencer's done gone dry. There ain't no liquor in this town. No, there ain't no liquor in this town. Yeah, I can eat more fried meat than you can cook in a week, and tell them doggone lies. I can tell them doggone lies. Oh, Ronnie and Spencer is done gone dry. There ain't no liquor in this town. No, there ain't no liquor in this town. You can mow down the sit on my grave. Yeah, you can mow down the flowers. That's it on my grave. They're gonna rise and bloom again. They're gonna rise and bloom again. Yeah, they're gonna rise and bloom again. You can mow down the flowers that sit on my grave. They're gonna rise and bloom again. Oh, Ronnie and Spencer is done gone dry. There ain't no liquor in this town. No, there ain't no liquor in this town. No, there ain't no liquor in this town. All right, that's an old time number for you. Dating back to, well, honestly, I don't think I could tell you. But that's a prohibition number. So I suppose back in the 1920s. But who knows? Actually, I don't have any idea when that song was written. Could have just been written about a dry county. Well, the band that I'm in, Wood and Wire, has a new record out. It's called No Matter Where It Goes From Here. And it's out there for all of y'all to either love or hate, whatever. But this is the first song on it. I wrote it for my buddy John, who he and I grew up in Houston, Texas. And in our scene, a lot of our buddies are working in business of some sort back home in Houston. But he and I decided to take a different route. I obviously became a musician, for better or for worse. He became a artist and a commercial salmon fisherman in Alaska. So anyway, I'll send this one out to John and anyone down in Galveston, Texas as well. It goes like this. Brown water brushes up against boulders on Galveston Island sits my buddy John. He's been in the shop fixing up furniture damaged by floods that have come and have gone. He's a modern day Kerouac, wannabe Banksy, silent, unsettled, a victim of time. Now the cold winds are calling with the north on his mind. He'll be leaving this island for state 49. Seekers and searchers and drifters like me. Let it roll, let it ride, let it be. Way up in Alaska, from May to September, he works off the coast, living life off the grid, just hauling up nets. Chock full of sockeye, those beautiful bastards are gold bars with fins and that Bristol Bay light. It's a far cry from Houston, where all our old buddies wear coats and wear ties, and we'll raise up our glasses, 'cause they're all kicking asses. Most folks ain't wired like John and I. Seekers and searchers and drifters like me. Let it roll, let it ride, let it be. Well, he hauled in this season over 300,000. Now he's back on the island, drifting away. He's made enough money to keep up this living and head back up north to Alaska come May. So to all you young seekers and all you young searchers and all you young drifters like John and like me, all living ain't easy when you don't have money, but money means nothing when you ain't living free. Seekers and searchers and drifters like me. Let it roll, let it ride, let it be. All right. That one goes out to my old buddy John. Well, I'm an honored citizen of Texas. I was born and raised here. Born in Houston, raised in Houston, lived in Austin the last 19 years almost. And I'm proud to be a Texan. I am. And I'm proud to have someone like MJ fighting for us, not just here, but in the past. And I saw that viral video when it came out, and that's how I first learned of you. And I'm glad you're still fighting. And I know you got a tall order ahead of you, but you know, crazier things have happened, and I'm just glad you're in our corner. And Sarah, and those of you watching in Maine, I don't know you, but I wish you the best of luck. Maine is a beautiful state. We've been there a couple of times, and really like to go back. This next tune I wrote for my dad. My dad passed away a couple of years ago. I guess it'll be 6 years ago this December. And I wrote this tune after he passed. And it was recorded by a really great all-female Americana band called Della Mae that's out there. And look them up. They put it on their last record. Their last record was called Headlight. It's fantastic. They're fantastic musicians and fantastic people. This song is called Change. As I walk through the valley, there's a thoughtful old sound that's familiar and lovely as the soft gentle ground. And on this old path cast the shadows of change, and once again, darling, our lives rearrange. Oh, it's cruel, but it's certain, and it's hard, but it's sure, when life closes curtains and darkness endures. But the darkness won't linger, and the light it shines strong. Change is coming on. Change is coming on. Well, these trials, at times, from the sights to the smells, seem to settle so sweetly and suit me so well. But life as I know it sits now in the past. Ain't it funny how nothing seems to last? Oh, it's cruel, but it's certain, and it's hard, but it's sure, when life closes curtains and darkness endures. But the darkness won't linger, and the light it shines strong. Change is coming on. Change is coming on. Oh, change is coming on. All right. Well, my phone rang during that one. Sorry about that. Bit of an amateur move on my part. Well, I'll do a tune now from our last record that came out a couple years back. And it's just about working on the road. We got the chance to open for Willie Nelson, and he inspired me so much I went straight home and started working on this song. And the guys helped me with it. So, I think it can be compared to campaigning, getting out there, doing your thing on the road. Anyway, this tune's called Kingpin. Well, I ain't got time to worry about the shape I'm in. So pack it on up and let's do it all again. I ain't trying to be the kingpin, I'm just trying to make a living. So come on, boys, and let's go for another spin. Well, I ain't 23 no more. I put somewhere across this floor, beating down this concrete with my brothers. Though the motor's still running, it's been a long time coming, one way or another. Well, I ain't got time to worry about the shape I'm in. So pack it on up and let's do it all again. I ain't trying to be the kingpin, I'm just trying to make a living. So come on, boys, and let's go for another spin. Well, it's a long damn drive out of Texas, me oh my, and it ain't getting easier to leave. And this fickle life we chose ain't as easy as it shows. We work hard, you best believe. Well, I ain't got time to worry about the shape I'm in. So pack it on up and let's do it all again. I ain't trying to be the kingpin, I'm just trying to make a living. So come on, boys, and let's go for another spin. Well, I ain't got time to worry about the shape I'm in. So pack it on up and let's do it all again. I ain't trying to be the kingpin, I'm just trying to make a living. So come on, boys, and let's go for another spin. So come on, boys, let's go for another spin. Woo! All right, I kind of remember that one. Well, as you all can assume, it's been a long time since the band has played a gig. Since I've played a real in-person gig anyway, and I miss it real bad, and I'm real worried about a lot of the venues here in Texas and elsewhere all across the country. I hope that the Save Our Stages Act is something that can help us, and it gets passed. And you know, I was honestly and truly hoping for more help from our state and our city, specifically in Austin. I wanted to see more help from them to make sure these venues are going to stay open. They didn't. The PPP loan and things like that weren't quite enough. I don't know all the details, but I'm going to dig in and figure it out. But from what I understand, a lot of the independent music venues really got the raw end of the deal. So MJ, if you're watching, there's my request right there. Do something about that. A city like Austin has a lot of really special places where I cut my teeth, and a lot of up and coming musicians are doing the same. And in Houston as well, and Dallas as well, and San Antonio as well. I mean, to see those places go away would be just a huge tragedy. All summer long, I've been kind of digging into some new music and listening to a bunch of old stuff. I came across this song, And it's been sort of the theme of my wife and I's summer. Anywhere we go, we've taken a couple of trips out to the country to just get out of the house and to the beach and stuff. And we always put this song on. It's just really beautiful. This is my first time trying to play it in public. I guess you can call it that. Little Feat song. I'll send this out to the citizens of Houston, my hometown. Well, I am just a vagabond, a drifter on the run, and eloquent profanity, it rolls right off my tongue. And I have dined in palaces, drunk wine with kings and queens. But darling, oh darling, you're the best thing I ever seen. Won't you roll me easy, slow and easy? Take my independence with no apprehension, no tension. You walking, talking, paradise, sweet paradise. Driving across this country from Denver to the ocean, and I never met girls that could sing so sweet like the angels that live in Houston. Won't you roll me easy, slow and easy? Play the concertina, be a temptress. Baby, I'm defenseless, singing harmony in unison, sweet harmony. When you hoist the flag, I'll beat the drum. All right, there's a Little Feat song for you off an album, funny enough, called Dixie Chicken. That's a beautiful song. That band was fantastic. It's a shame that they had to end their stuff early. Well, seeing as I'm a bluegrass musician, I figured I'd play a bluegrass song. Bluegrass players and generally in the past have come from rural areas. They're union style workers, and many of them worked in the auto industry in Detroit. They moved up to Detroit to work when there wasn't any jobs in the South. And so there's lots of sort of classic working songs that have been written over the years and passed down. And this is one of them. I love this song. It's fun to play with other people. It's fun to jam it out with other bluegrass musicians or otherwise. But in this case, I'm just by myself. And it's been a little while since I've tried to flat pick the guitar, which is the bluegrass style of bluegrass guitar I'm about to do. It's not easy. So y'all give me a break here, and I'll see if I can lay this one down as best as I can anyway. This is a Union song. It's called Take This Hammer. Well, take this hammer, carry it to the captain. Take this hammer, carry it to the captain. Take this hammer, carry it to the captain. Tell him I'm gone. Tell him I'm gone. Well, I don't want no coat on shackles. I don't want no coat on shackles. I don't want no coat on shackles. They hurt my hands. They hurt my head. Well, take this hammer, carry it to the captain. Take this hammer, carry it to the captain. Take this hammer, carry it to the captain. Tell him I'm gone. Tell him I'm gone. Here we go. If he asks you, was I running? If he asks you, was I running? If he asks you, was I running? Tell him I was flying. Tell him I was flying. We'll take this hammer, carry it to the captain. Take this hammer, carry it to the captain. Take this hammer, carry it to the captain. Tell him I'm gone. Tell him I'm gone. Well, if he asks you, was I working? If he asks you, have I been working? If he asks you, was I working? Tell him I was singing and playing my guitar. We'll take this hammer, carry it to the captain. Take this hammer, carry it to the captain. Take this hammer, carry it to the captain. Tell him I'm gone. Tell him I'm gone. We'll take this hammer, carry it to the captain. Tell him I'm gone. But tell him I'm gone. All right. Yeah. Here's a working man song for you. Well, I will say this. Something I don't envy at all for you for the politicians out there. I appreciate you, but I don't envy this part about being a politician, and as you're subjecting yourself to so much just awful biased media out there and divisive news shows that, look, I'm all for the press, but I think that there's a lot of this stuff, Fox News, that could be seriously looked at. But, you know, and it's not just them. It's a lot of places. At some point in time, it became the best way to make money on the news was to make people scared and angry. And I think that MJ, you're going to handle that well. And I hope you have something in your, I'm sure you've got plenty of things in your arsenal to combat something like that. But in any case, I'm mentioning that because that's what this next song is about. It's about all kinds of things that were just upsetting me one day about 2 years ago. And there's everything from divisive news shows to evangelical TV preachers and what else was I thinking of? All kinds of awful stuff, super positive stuff. What can I say? Anyway, this song is on the most recent Wood and Wire record, came out on August 28th, and I hope you check it out. This will be my last song. It's been a real pleasure playing for y'all. MJ, I wish you the best of luck, and if you see this, then just keep fighting, and clearly you're about as much of a fighter as a human being can possibly be. So thank you for that. And Sarah and all the people up in Maine. I love y'all. I want to come visit sometime, and good luck to y'all up there as well. Thank you for having me. My name's Tony Kamel. The name of my band is Wood and Wire. MJ, good luck to you. I wish you the best of luck. This is going to be my last song. The song is called Pigs. There's a gray-haired woman who's old and wise. It's been around and round a long damn time. She said things have changed since she was a girl. It's been hard to watch this mess unfurl. We hang our hats on reality stars. Look how cool and rich they are. Yeah, be like them and you'll go far. What fickle fools we are. Dig a hole in the meadow. Dig a hole in the cold, cold ground. From dust we rise and into dust we lie, going round and round. Dig a hole in the meadow. Dig a hole in the cold, hard clay. Pigs don't fly, we're all gonna die, and you can't take your money to the grave. False prophet on the TV screen. He says the Lord Almighty speaks right through me. So open up your wallet and open it fast. He screams from a mountain of cold hard cast that Jesus is his guide and truth. Have you listened to him, son? Said, yes, sir, I've read his word. Seems you ain't read a single one. Dig a hole in the middle. Dig a hole in the cold, cold ground. From dust we rise and into dust we lie, going round and round. Dig a hole in the middle. Dig a hole in the cold, hard clay. Pigs don't fly, we're all gonna die, and you can't take your money to the grave. Ooh, it's a funny world that we're living in, full of lies, 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 lies. Love your neighbor as yourself. You curse my name, and I wish you well. Agree to cast such a wicked spell. Well, you hate me and I hate you. A bunch of pigs on the tube want to make that true. But death don't care if you're wearing that crown. Yeah, you're still gonna end up underground. Dig a hole in the meadow. Dig a hole in the cold, cold ground. From dust we rise and into dust we lie, going round and round. Dig a hole in the meadow. Dig a hole in the cold, hard clay. Pigs don't fly, we're all gonna die, and you can't take your money to the grave. Dig a hole in the meadow. Dig a hole in the cold, cold ground. From dust we rise and into dust we lie, going round. Dig a hole in the middle. Dig a hole in the cold, and you can't take your money to the grave. All right, thanks everybody. Thanks for having me. Good luck to you. Good luck to the candidates. You're doing a good thing. Cheers, everybody.
Yeah. All right. Give some snaps, claps, and a little bit of love, right? Like, thank you, Tony. Really appreciate that sound and ending on it. Reminds me a little bit of I know Tony's roots kind of goes into the Ozzy Osbourne, Led Zeppelin, Zappa stuff, and that definitely to me feels a little bit like Pink Floyd, thinking about that Dark Side of the Moon, watching that pig just kind of fly up. So really appreciate those sounds. We're gonna put in the chat right now too. We asked Tony, how we could support him and his music, and he really just wanted to encourage anybody that's able, if they can just kind of donate to this cause, right? He really believes in what MJ is trying to do, and so that's what he said. We'll also link to his band's page too for that new album if people are kind of looking how to hear more of that in their day. But that was awesome. What you think, Karen?
I loved it. Really appropriate for Labor Day. Really appropriate. Appreciate that Labor song. So, that one of the things, now that you've enjoyed that performance, it's a great moment to remind you to hit up that Act Blue page. So again, our Act Blue is sending money directly to MJ Hegar and Sara Gideon's campaigns. It's split straight down the middle. So if you go to actblue.com/donate/radio1103, we'll keep dropping that link in the chat. Love to see that happen.